Hey y'all, I'm at yet another D-Day site. These batteries, four of them in total. Let's see, I don't know if you can see them in the background, but I'll get a closer look. These are some German batteries that are left over right outside of Bayeux, France. These are the batteries of Longues-sur-Mer, and it's stationed right outside on the coast, right outside of Bayeux, France, right in between Gold Beach, which was invaded by the British to our east, and Omaha Beach to our west, which was invaded by the United States. And I think these batteries are known for, although you can kind of see the wreckage in the background, they're known for having some of the guns, at least some of the 150 millimeter guns, are in pretty good shape, and we'll take a look in a second. So look at that. Like I said, these are really well preserved. These are 120 millimeter guns. These are naval guns that were built by the German Navy, the Kriegsmarine. And it's just wild how it's like out in the open. You can just touch it, and it's in really good shape. Let's see if we can even look down the barrel. Wow. I know these batteries were under intense bombardment during D-Day. It was captured on June 7th, the day after D-Day, by British forces. It was subject to both naval and air bombardment on June 6th and I believe June 7th as well. It's just insane how you can touch these things, and it's like somebody threw some trash or something in there. Wow. All concrete and steel, just like all the other ones. Looks like nature's taking us back a little bit. I don't know if you can see in there. Probably where they house the munitions. Leading right out to the path. Looks like you can get on top of it. Let's climb on top. Maybe you can see the ocean a little bit better in the English Channel. I think you can see the horizon from here. It's way out in the distance. And here's the third gun, aimed upward. Looks like it's actually even in better shape than the previous one. You can see what looks like some damage from the bombardment. Let's see. Wow. That's where they would load the shell. A little damage to the right. Pointing right out to the English Channel as it would have on D-Day. Firing on incoming ships or incoming landing ships. Probably some munitions storage in here. It's blocked off. I think you can get it. Yep. Another one. Let's see. Can't quite climb on top, but some vents on the back. And kind of get a better view of the ocean. So to our left, the Americans would be landing on those beaches. Over there's Omaha, which is within range of these guns. And the last fourth battery, all the way to the west, you can see a little bit more pock marks from what I'm assuming is damage from the bombs. The gun's hanging a little bit lower. Right in front of it is a big old wheat field. And going inside the fourth battery, also in good shape. I mean, you can imagine all of the soldiers that would be in here completely, well, I don't know, I'm assuming freaking out because the largest amphibious invasion is right out there to the sea, and they're just trying to hold them off as best as they can, probably knowing that it's in vain, considering there are thousands, tens of thousands of ships on the horizon. Let's see what the back is like. So the roof is steel. It's almost like these are like mass produced. They're in the exact same like specifications as each other. They're like it's crazy. It's like these were like machine made. Like these little concrete encasements were just like stamped out in a factory or something. Let's see if there's anything by the cliffs by the coast. I'm walking out to the coast. You can see the encasements in the background, the batteries in the background. 4 of them in total, walking through a wheat field, like I pointed out earlier. When I was walking out, I stumbled upon this. It looks like some type of munitions dump where they would store their shells, bullets. Oops, it's kind of flooded out, or else I'd walk further down in there. Also on the way out, there's a little cement structure that looks like it was for some type of mortar crew firing on people potentially landing on the beach. And as you can see, I'm a lot closer, really close actually, to the channel right now. And to my right, there's what appears to be a machine gun nest. We'll go through it in a second, but let's see if we can't look down to the cliff, or like how close the water is. I think we're at least 150 feet up. I don't think that there's any landings on this beach below. Like I said, we're right between Omaha and Gold Beach. And so they'd be getting, the invaders must have come from the east and not directly on the beaches. And so I don't think that this machine gun nest saw any direct action, at least from the beach. Looks like an observation tower right here. It's kind of hard to see, but the ocean's right out there. Let's see if we can't go below it. Okay, going in, again, what I think is a machine gun nest. It's gonna be kind of dark. So you probably have seen these in a lot of the bunkers that we've gone in, but there would be a machine gun right here that would cover the entrance in the event that they were trying to break in, they're trying to invade through here. So as soon as they swung open that door, this machine gunner would open fire. It's going further. I think it says, when I was looking this up, about 170 Germans were stationed here. Eventually they were called back, I think, to Caen, and that's probably the reason why it was captured pretty soon after D-Day, only the day after. And this is where I'm guessing the machine gunners would be stationed. If you've ever seen Saving Private Ryan, this is a similar pillbox to the ones shown in that movie. Looks like some people drawn on the walls. Pretty cool. And this is the machine gun nest from the front. You can definitely see some damage from the bombardments on the concrete, but still, I mean, those are direct hits, and it's still in pretty good shape, if it says anything about the concrete that they used. And I mean, this is one fortification that was just like many along the coast of France, Hitler's Atlantic Wall. It's worth noting that you know, we haven't really looked at any walls yet. It wasn't actually a wall. It was just a series of fortifications along mainly the French coast to repel any attempted invasion of Allied soldiers to mainland Europe during World War II. And this is what's left of it. Well, I mean, there's many more along the coast. I'm sure this isn't going to be the last one that I look at. And from the front, you can see all 4 of the batteries from east to west. The English Channel, the machine gun nest we were just in. It's really loud up here, but just another view of from the top where I'm at, the top of the cliffs. In the background too, this is right next to the batteries. You can see there's some cliffs way out in the distance. Even farther down, there's the beach where the British landed. So I'm about to wrap up the Normandy section of my trip, and I just want to say that, you know, for being the site of a really horrible war, this is a really beautiful part of the world. I mean, it's so green here. It's surrounded by farmland and these hedgerows that go back to the Roman days, and these like beautiful cliffs and the ocean, and some really nice beaches as well are around here. It's weird to think that this was the site of a lot of killing and a lot of death, not even 80 years ago, and the remnants of that in some places is still very present, like in these batteries. When you go to Omaha Beach and some of these other beaches, it's not quite as present. I mean, I guess just because maybe like the beach has swallowed a lot of it up. A lot of the craters that were no doubt on the beaches from the bombs have been washed away, and it's not quite as present. But at these batteries, it's still very present. There's still reminders that this war did happen really not that long ago. So, yeah. Thank you for watching.